Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we are going to be playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We may have finished the main story, but there is plenty more content for us to consume. And I believe that there's actually unique post-game content that has been added after the fact. Not just like cosmetic things or being able to do New Game Plus, but also I think there are some quests that are unique to the post-game that you cannot get until the post-game. So one thing that I will show off that is kind of just a, well, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Let's see, I'm guessing it's in clothing. And now you can see up next to clothing selection, it has a Y prompt for attachments. And right here, we can choose whether to have our eye patches on, or whether or not to use the Monado when you're in the sword fighting class. So we're gonna put the Monado on and try that out, because that's cool. So yeah, pretty fun stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and change people's classes around into things that they need to finish learning.
I'm fine with attacking. I'll hit him.
Yeah, we can put you in
and
Machine
then I'm gonna
Assassin.
hit him again.
And Troubadour, you can go ahead and finish that out. Why not? Lone Exile. Okay, that is one that we unlocked the hero quest on, so we could keep going with that. And you...
I'll take real good care of the
Lost
bad
Vanguard.
guys.
So we've got two healers. Yeah, Signifer and a Troubadour. Okay. I think that'll be okay for now. And let's give you the memory, whatever it's called. I just remember that it's the first word is memory. It's usually close to the bottom. Memory locket. Okay, unlimited sword is still on, good. Okay. So we'll call that good for now. Now, something that I want to do is I want to finish this Nopon register. Now, here's the thing. Something that kind of frustrated me is that the Nopon, whenever you run into somebody who has unique dialogue or new dialogue that you haven't seen, they have that star next to the name, right? The one exception is for this damn quest for the Nopon register. Whenever you unlock a new campsite, there's usually a Nopon that you can talk to that will give you a stone as part of this quest. But they are not marked as a player that you need to talk to, which is a weird choice if I'm being real, and I kind of hope that it gets patched in the future. Either they should be marked with an exclamation mark to mark something to do with the side quest like everything else does, or at the very least they should put a star next to them so that you know that you have dialogue that you need to get from them, which would then get you the Nopon stone. But you don't get either of those things in the current build of the game. Maybe that'll be added in the future, so if you're watching this in the future and that isn't an issue for you, then thank goodness for you. But I'm going to have to go one by one to every single campsite, and I'm going to have to check and see which ones I missed the stones from. So I think that's the first thing that I want to do here, just to get that one out of the way. So I'm probably going to be pausing in between going to each of these, and what I will do is I will show you each location, even if it's not one that I need to get a Nopon stone from, so that you can follow along with me if you're doing this yourself. So I'll see you at the first camp. Okay, our first location is going to be the Forward Post Camp. This is pretty close to Colony 9 in the Ischia region, right around here. So if I zoom out of the map, up here is where Colony 9 is. And so this is one of the first camps that you actually run into out in the real world. So let's go ahead and talk to him, make sure that we got what we needed from him. Cool, so we got that one, and we'll move on to the next one now. Okay, next up is the Battlescar Ferranus Hulk. This one is in the first place where you start the game, so in that big battlefield area, also in the Ischia region. Epana's big fan of ruined colonies. Nothing beat feeling of shopping with backdrop of wreckage and detritus of violence. Yeah, you're crazy, dude. Alright, got that one. On to the next one. We've got the Sang Camp next. Ooh, this one might be one of them that I missed. We'll see, but the Sang Camp is in Upper Ischia, so if you're in the Ischia region, you need to go to Upper, and it's right over here in the middle on the right. There was also a quest that we can pick up somewhere nearby here, so at some point we'll do that.
Gotta watch the pennies.
You are not the person I want to talk to. Here not many friends happen by as location for shop. This place stink like years old tasty sausage, but it looked like other caravans set up shop in other locations, man. Slightly too much leisure in pace of my mama. So, was beaten to punch. Okay, we already got your stone. On to the next one. Okay, now we're in the Fornis region, and this is the Lake Resento camp that's right by Colony 4. We were here for the story. Vast and grand scenery of Aegis Wilderness all mucked up, befouled by Pharaonis. Okay, we definitely got this one, I'm pretty sure. So, on to the next one. Here in the Fornis region, we've got the Lin Nidwer camp. This is the one, the story I think also took us over here. Or a side quest, but you can see that it's just a little bit over to the side of Colony 30. Some Nopon travel Aeonios, lonely style. Pitapata, one such independent Nopon. Easy to tell where Pitapata go because of ensuing rain. Mimo suggests Pitapata make journey through Dana Desert, but she say no because of not like hot places. Okay, got this one. Okay, speaking of the, the Dana Desert, here we are in the Dana Desert at the Desert Pharaonis Hulk. Showing you on the map, in the Fornis region, just over here on the right-hand side of all of this giant desert. Have friends ever seen Ultimate Hammer? Chirolo has never seen, only 7 in whole of world. Very precious, and special hammer. Would love to meet Nopon in possession of said hammer. Okay, we got this one. Now we have the Tableland Pharaonis Hulk. This is also in the Pharaonis region. So to show you on the map, down bottom left, pretty close to where you can get to that weird little island over here. So, also, when I loaded in here, there was this. This area revive nasty memory every time. Memory of being stalked by Mask Man drenched in scary black. First shiver just recalling. Is it Gray? Oh my gosh. Gray, why are you scaring the Nopon bros? Huh? Why are you doing this? Do you have a moment? We've been asked by Shil to... This is one of the ones we missed. Well, not often see human on errand. Shil asks friends to collect these things, yes? Like Shil too lazy to use own feet, make all Nopon look bad. Okay, this was one of the ones we missed. Wow, we missed this one early on. I would not be surprised if actually we had missed more of the early on ones, because we were a little bit more tuned into collecting them later on. When we finally, it took us a while to realize that, we needed to do this, you know? Red has said peace, much obliged to humans. Red and Zoka not forget such thing when doing business. Zoka is lovely pawn. Friend should visit if have time or inclination. Will do, thanks.
Always nice to have more
Okay,
friends.
there's one. What else do you got? All signs point to Nopon coin minted in very long ago days of past. In past, some pawn or other gather up Nopon coin and scatter far and widely across world of Ionios. But one deep mystery question remain. Why to bother? Indeed, why to bother? Okay, on to the next one.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Alright, next up is the Silas Terrace camp. This one is very close to where the last one was. So just for reference, this is where the last one was. And this is where the next one is. And also, this is one of the... After we did our original Dorn and Bam Bam quest, this is actually where we ran into them the second time, I think. And here they are again. So how you guys doing?
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Oh, that is definitely not what I clicked on.
All right,
how
let's
dare
get
you?
going. Time's a wasted.
There we go. Our travels are still ongoing, you know, even if the world is kind of ending right now. What is Dorn saying? If world ends, surely travels will end. No world for traveling in. Well, yeah, I guess that'll put a stop to it in your smart mouth. Okay. There we go. Doran, our travels are still ongoing, you know. Oh, it's just the same dialogue. Okay. Orion Tunnel is not only way to reach Pentelis region. Big road here connect to Orion Trail, which also lead there. Would advise much caution though, that way momentarily hotbed of Agnus and Keves scuffling. Okay, we collected this one. Okay, we've moved on to the Pentelis region, and this is the ruins of Cebu Camp. So, Pentelis. And on the main map, it's this one right here, so the second one down from where you originally came in. Zoka leak info to Agnian army at behest of Koji. Koji racked brain very hard about matter, looked so upset Zoka could not help but help. You helped him do that? People could have died, Zoka. Zoka's still not sure if made right decision though. You didn't. It was
I hope everyone's
wrong.
getting along.
How could you? Alright, let's move on to the next one. Freaking Zoka, man. Now we are at the Cascade Pharaonis Hulk. So in the Pentelis region, it's up on those cliffs. So this is where it is on the map. Did friends clear out monsters, haunting smelly old Pharaonis? Yeah, that was us, what of it? Agroro only want to offer thanks, perhaps some Nopon's not so bad after all. Oh yeah, he was the racist one, who hated humans. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we are at the Old Way Camp. On the map, it's not too far from where we just were. We were here, and down here is the camp that we're looking at. Scenery of Ionios very messed up now, all broken and ripped sunderways. Friends, please to make reciprocal mincemeat of big things in Great Sea, give extra heavy payback. You got it, buddy. Alright, let's move on to the next. Now we are at the Engardo Pass Camp. This is, where we had that big old fight with Kamaravi and Ethel. Oh, this is definitely not what I need to do.
You can't always give 100%.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Oh dear, end of world. Ionios will be broke in tiny slivers of smithereens. Hey, don't say that. We're trying to stop that from happening. Truthful? Yeah, mate. Honest as spark. Peroro trusts friends' words much. We'll shout very loudly from here. Okay, Peroro. Okay, the next one is the Clifftop Pharaonis Hulk. So this one's the northernmost area of Pentelis. So right up here. Boom, right on that clifftop. Memo watch in wonderment at attack on origin. Fluffy heart gripped with fear, feet rooted stickily to floor with terror. Big worry for everyone in caravan. Mimo. Hope they unhurt. Me too, buddy. Okay, next up is the Hovering Reef 2 camp. And also, I just realized I checked my objective, and actually that one that we missed was literally the only one that we missed. That's wild, man. That thing was holding us back. But yeah, so I am going to continue going through these just so that you guys know where all of these are, but I did want to point that out. We have moved on to the Keves Castle region, and we are in the Hovering Reefs, and we are on one of those final islands before we get to the one that takes you towards the castle. So, right there. And if anybody has new dialogue, I will get the new dialogue. Castle's so very quiet before, but during time of quiet, Flame Clock was broke. Perhaps day of Bit carrying on trade within castle near at hand. Yeah, man, I can't believe it was just the one that was holding us back. All this time. Oh, that hurts. On to the next one. Alright, we've moved to another region, and I'm here at the Inlet Camp. This is the location in Cadengia that the main story ends up taking us here before we go to Keves Castle and the prison. So, this is about where it's at, just a little bit south of where the castle and whatnot is. Not long ago, Selfifi looked to night sky and see mighty aurora, sight of which would quieten heart. Friend should try look at sky sometime. Sure, buddy. Okay. Okay, on to the next. Now we are at the Corn Island camp. To show you on the map, this one's south of where we just were. So, from where we are, if you just go down 2 islands, it's the Corn Island, which was also part of main story stuff. So here we are. On to the next. And if you keep heading south from where that one was at, you'll find the Atoll Pharaonis Hulk. and that is where the next one is at. So on the map, it's here. So we just came from here, and yeah, it's just one island down, really, when it comes down to it. Recently, Dum Dum feel much a flurry in feathers. Is odd feeling. Friends too, or just Dum Dum? Did you see the Great Sea? Nope. Dum Dum just sitting quietly, drinking tea, minding own business. So curious. On to the next. The sandbar Ferranus Hulk is next, and this one's pretty much right in the center, kinda. Well, not really, but we know this one. This big old island that had all the underground stuff, so this is the castle. This is where we picked up, what's his bucket? I forgot his name now. The guy who was a Mobius. But yeah, right here. Any new dialogue? No new dialogue. On to the next. Alright, now you can find yourself inside of Agnus Castle, and Ruggy Scruggy is the one that you need to get it from. You can actually get this in the main story in the prison, but if you don't do the side quest that involves the stone, then you can pick it up from him here now. So, just so you know, if you do miss that side quest, you haven't locked yourself out of finishing this quest. You can still find him here after all of that story stuff comes to a close, so that's nice of them to do that. But yeah, you guys all know where this is, right? Agnus Castle. Okay, so that is all of the locations. At this point, we just need to go and see Shil. So in the Ischia region, down at the bottom, very bottom of the map, you're going to find the hillside Ferranus Hulk. This is the first one we found, if I'm not mistaken. So we just need to go back here. I also think that, well, we'll talk to Shil first, but there may also be one of those master Nopons that we need to find for some other quest that we found as well. Okay, Shil, my man. We managed to find everyone, and here are the stones we got. Ah, Shil was right to put faith in friends, very helpful. So, what did we even collect these things for? Everyone gave us something different. Ah, that is story. These stones are rock-solid test of intent. Huh? Pun not intended. What is she on about? Back to topic. It could test for Nopon caravans on how to be friendly with humans. Shil test every so often. Wow. Really? Red is keeping distance. Blue is status quo. Yellow is for harmony. This way, Nopon keep good balance of distance with humans. I knew it. Those colors did have meanings. Very essential thing for caravans. So what were the results this time? Let Shil see. 6 of red, 6 of yellow, and 7 of blue. That makes sense. No change in situation of human relation. Is that good? Not good, not bad. It only agreement to keep relationship going. Well, at least it means there's no hostility between us. That's something, right? Huh. I see. Thank you for help. Please come back again. Okay, that's weird. Okay, we got some silver coins, though. The stone's purpose was to determine what relationship the caravan Nopon would have with humans. Some progress has surely been made. If you say so. Okay, that one is finally done. Thank goodness. That one was bothering me. And we had just missed one location. One fucking spot. That hurts, man. That hurts. Okay, so we have all sorts of things that we could work on, right? Hell yeah. So, shock to the system, that's one that we have to collect a bunch of bullshit for, right? Heavy pomegranates. Okay. This one seems pretty tedious, so I'm going to find out where these heavy pomegranates are so that we can hopefully get this one done quick, because this is another one that's been kind of like sitting in my back line, and I just want to get it out of the way so that we can get on to funner things. So, I'm going to look up where we can find heavy pomegranates in a big supply. Okay, so we know that we found them in this area before. And I think when we were traveling down this way, we may have found them too. But in a wiki, somebody said that you can also sometimes find them at Twin Palm Isle. So maybe what we'll do for a minute is just see how many we can get by rolling back and forth between these locations. Just to see what we can get. See what we can find. These should be marked if we get close to them. I heard Ragsy attacked the Lost Numbers boat. Yeah, and Dana. We put in all that work to build a relationship of trust, too. That was a rough quest, man. We must have earned the ire of the city dwellers now.
I hope everyone's
Yeah,
getting
that was
along.
so sad. That was unbelievably sad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this area that we found them before. Yep, there's one. Okay. Alright, we only need 8 more. So, like, if we can consistently get, like, 1 in this location and just, like, load in between here and the Twin Palms, this may not be too bad and it shouldn't take too long. I may not make you watch all of this, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Luckily, we don't have that many more to get, which is nice. Is this the one that had a bunch of rare items on it? No, I think I'm thinking of a different island. Okay, no luck here. Now let's see, that island that I'm thinking of, I think was... Okay, this is the island where we got Mobius guy, and I remember it being somewhat close to here. It's not that... Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it was this one. No, I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think this might be it. It had a bunch of rare items on it. I don't know if the pomegranate can be one of them, but...
Found this.
Yeah, see, like, everything here is purple. Are pomegranates purple? Next time we find one, we'll check. Alright, anyway.
Whoa, this is really good.
Yeah, these types of quests are literally the worst in RPGs. I hate shit like this. But if I can find some kind of consistencies to share with you guys, that might be good. I think I've also continued down the path out this door and found one before. So maybe we should check that real quick. So far loading back into here didn't seem to help us much. That sucks. I was hoping that we'd find something consistent that we could take advantage of. Yeah, I think I found one down this path once.
This was a nice find.
But this is just not my idea of fun. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause and I'm just going to collect this shit on my own. And I will return back to you, and if I have found something that feels consistent, I may mention it to you guys, but not too hopeful at the moment. This just seems like a pain in the ass, all things considered. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, weirdly enough, right after I paused, I decided I went back to both locations, checked one more time, and nothing was happening. So what I did is I loaded into the Agnus Castle and then back into this map to have things respawn. And I came to this island, and immediately I landed on top of a heavy pomegranate, turned to my right, found 2 more, and now finding another 2 more. So this island may actually be a great source for this. Let's see if there are any more here, but I just got like 5 more, man. Don't know if this is gonna be consistent, but that's a pretty fucking good start, if I do say so. So let's try that one more time. We load out, and when we load back in, it should repopulate the collectibles. And that island seemed to spawn them pretty heavily. Crossing my fingers. This might be the most consistent method. If you just go back and forth in the same zone, it doesn't repopulate the collectibles, so that's why you have to load into something else. Okay, yep. This is looking good. Alright, just give me one more so I don't have to do another load. One more. Come on. Do it.
Something so valuable here.
There it is. That's the last one we need. Okay, very nice. God, finally. So in the next episode, I think that I'm going to try and look at some exciting side quests that might be that might have popped up after we beat the game. Some of you are probably chomping at the bit, waiting for me to do just that, but we'll do it in the next episode, I think. Doc, we're back with the stuff. Just in time. We were on the verge of running out of herbs. All good quality ingredients. Let me get that medicine mixed up. That poor woman's been dying here for like months. I can't thank you enough. So, what is it exactly the city folk are suffering from? Well, I've heard a few things about it from Monica. It's not something you need to worry about. Excuse me. Oh my. You've perked right up. Yes, because of you, thank you. Whoa. I just wanted to thank you. I made this for you. It's beautiful. You actually made this? I've been embroidering as a hobby for decades now. It's not hard to do, I can teach you if you're interested. It certainly beats watching children go off to war. Take care of yourself, and show me how it's done next time. The sudden change of environment has left some city folk feeling unwell. The medicine should help with that. They went from an extremely high elevation to literally underground, so yeah, I imagine that could have an effect on lots of people in various ways. That's it then, no more owing Rosanna favors. At long last I won't have to pick sides. And yet, you will always need some standing and authority to get things done. If you need my help, feel free to ask me anytime. You'll owe me one, of course, but I'll be happy to help. If each and every Mobius lay crushed writhing in the travail of defeat, would the city rally then as one? When fiery war dwindles to mere embers, perhaps I'll seek my father's ear again, and test the softness of his tender heart. In matrimony yet we will unite, the story's far from over, do sit tight. I hope it goes well for you.
I hope everyone's getting along.
She's like going all Shakespearean on us, and Mia's just like, good for you. We're happy for you. Why do you talk like this? Okay. Learning from Lambda. Why not? So here's the thing. So let's see. The actual quest is marked as a 54.
I've already got food on the brain.
And we can now change our levels up and down. Oh, I have to do them one at a time though? I almost want to do it just to take advantage of the CP gains, you know what I mean? Because we'll get better CP gains by having our level lowered. It's an interesting feature, that's for sure. And don't worry, like, we're not losing out on anything. It gives us back our bonus experience, so we can always go back up to whatever level we want, so. Which, we can get all the way to 89, it looks like. That's cool. We are still on hard, so giving ourselves a couple levels above the recommended is not a bad idea, but this should be a way better way for us to get CP and to level up all of our different ranks here and stuff, so.
All part of the plan, I think. Ah, there we go.
All refueled for battle.
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
This will also help just keep us engaged because the battles might be a little bit more difficult.
Huh? Is that?
Sorry, I don't do restraint.
I don't think we'll run into any issues.
Make this quick!
Can't let you throw me up, Noah. Sure I did, Sena. You look great. Ha! Here we go.
Okay, right now I think we only have one healer. That could be problematic, but let's just see how we do in this fight. And if we need to change up our team a little bit, we can.
Let me check.
All under control.
It appears we can pass through here.
Are there resources here? Ah, there are. I don't know. Can't really say just yet. But I reckon we'll have a good idea once we use this device to look around. Right. Here, take it. Okay. Give it a quick test. Just stick it somewhere around here. Let's give it a try. Okay, let's do this. Oof, that's loud. I could do without the noise. Is it reacting? Well, looks like it's kinda... Hold on, we've got visitors. Eh? Who'd visit us out in the middle of... Gah. Kinda stumbled over my tongue there. They must have been attracted by the sound. Looks like there's still room for improvement. Well, don't just stare at them, do something. And now we've got the Monado. No big deal.
Enemy's broken away from me. Air flash!
Terror on the floor! Shield wall! Tyrant! I can still do this!
I can help you.
Good job, Renee! Push through this. You stay on guard for now. Demon Slayer!
Wave! That's a bloody
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
The heat is off!
Should!
Yeah.
Crash out! Check it out!
Hear me out.
We can do this now!
You're dealing with me!
Dragon tail!
Now we'll bring them to their knees.
Body double! And let it go for me!
Well, that should be enough searching. Do we have any results? Yeah, but there's nothing here. The reaction was pretty faint. I'd say we'll have better luck in the lower levels. At least you got a reaction, better than nothing, right? Right you are. I'll head on down and... No, Selen, you're on standby. Wait for us at the colony. What? I didn't come all this way to stand around twiddling my thumbs. The lower levels are dangerous, and until we know whether there are resources, I'm not going to put you at risk. They're probably crawling with strong monsters too. We'll handle it better alone. Okay, fine. I don't want to weigh you all down. Sorry guys, but it looks like I'll be living it up here on my own soon. We'll come and get you as soon as something turns up. I owe you.
No problem now.
Well, this seems like a good place. Yeah, let's stick that probe in. Whoa, this is like off the charts. I suppose there really are resources to be had around here. You being a naysayer again? I am. I didn't think it would be so easy to find anything. Well, bully for us, but if that spark and sound attracts more monsters, then... And here they come. What did I tell you? Better get him out of here if we want to check our findings, huh? Let's do it. This is exactly why I didn't bring Selen with us. The lower levels are no joke. Yeah, good thing we managed to whack those monsters as well. Oh hey, now it's reacting differently. I think that means this is the place. So, Colony Tau has its own resources too. Wow. That's right, and Selen was right about it probably benefiting the colony. Then, let's not keep him waiting for the report. Think he'll faint with shock? He might. Let's give him the good news and put him out of his misery.
I hope everyone's getting along. Hey, the colony relations changed.
Yeah, CP gains are just going to be so much easier to manage now that we can kind of just set our level to whatever we're doing. That's kind of amazing. I love it. Kind of would have been nice to have been able to do that earlier on, in my opinion. You're back, so did you find anything? We did. According to your device, there are resources in the lower levels. There are? Yeah, but the monsters are rock hard down in there. Not a problem. As long as there are resources to find, we can work together with Lambda. You've already hammered out a deal with them? They said they'd lend us Levnuses to help with the excavation. Well, that would certainly preclude the lower level monsters from posing a problem. Lambda's troops are highly trained professionals. I can't see any problems arising as long as they're on the case. Well, that's great. If they're going to help, really nice work. I'll get myself off to Lambda then and tell them the good news. Oh, but first, I need to rub it in Nutka's face that I was right. Thanks all. Yeah, not for seeing a lot of harmony in their future. Oh, they'll be fine. They're really close friends underneath all that antagonism. They respect each other a lot. Well, you know them better than me. They both care a lot about Colony Tau, and I don't doubt they'll work to better it. Signs of ether were detected from the lower levels of Mach the Wildwood. Selen will now work together with Nutka and Colony Lambda to develop Colony Tau. Okay, we got a quest here.
Ah! What the spark's all this?
What are these monsters doing here?
Okay, Juniper's hero quest.
What's going on?
Why, little Junebug? You're late.
Their console came.
Console.
Ooh, look at that one.
You know I can't abide tardiness. Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses, my dear. You must be aware of that, surely.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour, my little Uro berries?
Don't you dare call me that.
I haven't the slightest inclination to involve myself in a fracas with you.
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots. I am here to see my little Junebug, nothing more.
I've killed many of your friends, Consul you. Just saying.
And you expect us to believe that?
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care. If I must confide in you a detail, I would like you to know that it was I who dealt those monsters a swift demise.
You? I can confirm that. If it weren't for the console, we might not even be standing here. Spark. If only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky. Monsters got a free swipe in.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my fruitlings. But now that little Junebug has returned, there is yet more work to be done.
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you? Besides, I've been aware of the circumstances for a while now. It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
Delicate.
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Poppet? I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to break the clock. It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the individualist. Don't you know?
She's strange.
You're not making a lick of sense.
What's her game?
Now, Junebug, be a sweet pea and go on ahead, will you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye after all. Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Uro Berries, if you would be so kind.
A job? For us?
For you, I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
Yeah? What are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in. But preparations will need to be in place if we are to dispose of them, which is where the twine turf comes in.
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in Yellow Grove.
Well, look at that. How fortuitous. That's a mere stone's throw from here.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
We don't know what her power is.
I know what you're thinking. But these things really are going to be a problem for us otherwise, so we'd really appreciate the help.
She's up
No,
to something.
I understand. Let's go then.
Yeah, what's her game, man? What is her game? That water down at the Spring of Ronar really makes you feel like a new person. You've got to try it. Strength-giving water.
Got it all memorized.
Caressia came back to us recently. She was in Colony Gamma, getting inspired, but it looks like there's something on her mind. There's the other half of that one. Okay, finally. Thanks a lot for dealing with the Turkins. There's a lot of those featherheads around here. I think it's better that we keep up our alliance. We're going to be hard-pressed to keep sending them tributes, though. Cardamine really appreciated the lengths you guys went to, you know. What did we do? You sent off our Offseer, for one. And Cardamine blamed himself for the Offseer's death. He'd been beating himself up about it for so long. It was painful to see. He's found his way again now, though, thanks to all you've done. It's above and beyond. Really, it is.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Selen's back from a field trip to Colony Lambda. We're currently discussing how we can best make use of our combined talents. You better not get up to your usual tricks again. I won't if he behaves. But hey, we're both working in the interest of the colony, so I'm feeling pretty hopeful.
I hope everyone's getting along.
I'd love to find out more about that huge sphere. Really now, do you have no regard for your own safety? I'm sure the people of Iota are of much the same mind. Not that we can actually do anything about it. Okay.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Alright, we should check what this current hero quest is, level-wise as well. A mysterious
And today's
assailant.
story is...
What'd you do, Gray? The Nopon caravan said it was attacked by a mysterious soldier, didn't it? A mysterious soldier sounds well spooky. That was me. You? Queen's Bauble, so our mystery guy here was here all along? They saw me. I intended to erase the evidence. Well, now I think about it, when you met us for the first time, you attacked us too. Obviously. Is it obvious? I'm not sure it is. I'm a shadow. The shadow of my friend and of his daughter. I don't like being seen by others. But you didn't end up wiping out the caravan, did you? Little light intimidation was enough to shut them up, so I let it go. If they become a nuisance, I will erase them. Dude, you really need to mellow out. Well, at any rate, the Nopon caravan means you no harm, so I'm sure it won't come to that. Let's hope. I just realized you got rumbled by a bunch of Nopon, eh? Wow, you must have been real clumsy out there. Whoa, easy there, Ferris. Put away the weapons, we're all friends here. He's a real short fuse to boot. It must be a touchy subject. Okay, life in Lagarda prison. Oh, no, we don't have that one complete yet. Alright, Juniper, strength-giving water. Oh, she's not with us right now. Okay. Caressia's return. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay, what level is this quest? 48? Wow, okay. Hell, we could roll this one down even more if we wanted to. Level-wise. We can't do that here, though, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. We need 4 twine turf. Okay, they really need to make a way for you to change the level of your entire team, though. Hold on, if I do plus for level up all... Yeah, damn. I was really hoping it would just give us a slider. That would be way too nice, though, wouldn't it? Way too convenient. This game is incredibly well made and designed incredibly well, but there are a couple things that I think they should implement for quality of life.
All part of the plan, I think.
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
All under control.
Yes, Eunie's the boss. Oh, that's a rare one. Let's get it done snappy. All set and ready to tumble.
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks for the support.
Nothing. Enemy's broken away from me. Come here! I got something for you!
Cheers, you're a gem.
Shackle claw! Extra!
Mate,
I am Enemy's broken away from me.
you're dealing with me. Thanks.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Taion?
Oh, hey, I found the what's it.
Alright, what's gonna try and kill us?
You think this'll do?
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the console's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
Everyone!
How'd you get here so fast?
Juniper, are you all right?
Yes, and the colony is unharmed, thank goodness.
Hey, Juniper. Has your console always been like that?
The console? I don't really recall.
You said she pretty much left you to it, right?
That's correct. The console rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now?
I say we get this job done and then we give her a piece of our mind.
I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
But you have to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Still, she is a consul. If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Yeah. We don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Tau.
We should try to head back soon.
Fast travel for the win.
I'll report into the console.
All right, before we do that, we're pretty much at the end of this episode, so thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. To give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Len, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Molly, Chris Murphy, Kaberti, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.